Keep pounding. Keep pounding. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. I got a quick question before we get started. Because this is Charlotte. Yes, this is Charlotte. Do you like Carolina Panthers like I like the Panthers? Yes. No. Maybe. Slightly. Possibly. Largely. Mediumly. Or extravagantly. Do you like Carolina Panthers like I like the Panthers? If you love the Carolina Panthers like you love the Carolina Panthers like I like the Carolina Panthers, give me a dab. Yes, give me a dab. Before we get started, I want to give a few shouts out. Shout out to the Sports Cave 310. Follow them on Instagram. Shout out to the Sports Cave 310. Follow them on Twitter. Shout out to Sports Cave on Facebook. And shout out to the SportsCaveTruck.com. This guy has all the Carolina Panthers needs that you want and gotta have, must have, as far as Carolina Panthers jersey, foam heads, cups, mugs, any kind of holiday gift that you can possibly think. Not only does he have Carolina Panther gift, he has every other team. In case you're following me or watching me and you're not a Carolina Panther fan, I get it. Hey, guess what? Still go over there and support my man. He's been good to me. Follow me on Instagram, keeppounding_TV. Follow me on Instagram for the latest pictures, updates, and stuff for the regarding Carolina Panthers. Follow me on Twitter at keeppounding_TV. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube. You don't want to miss the YouTube subscription. Follow me on Podbean. Yes, I'm doing my podcast called Podbean. I just uploaded an Eric Reed audio clip. It's real good. It talks about what he means to the organization and how his views off the field affect his play on the field. You don't want to miss that. Download Podbean. It's a free app. The podcast is free. You can listen to it, all that good stuff. Make sure you join the baddest and the best Keep Pounding _TV fan group. It's the best Carolina Panthers fan group on the Facebook, Keep Pounding _TV. We have a lot of giveaways. Matter of fact, this is week 17 giveaway. Somebody's going to walk away with a Luke Kuechly autographed cleat. Somebody's going to walk away with a Christian McCaffrey autographed Stanford jersey. We got different cups. We got Christmas hats. We got a bunch of stuff that we're giving away because you like to follow the Carolina Panthers like I like to follow the Carolina Panthers. Not only that, you're part of one of the baddest groups on Facebook. But you can't get none of that unless you join the Keep Pounding _TV on Facebook. Make sure you join YouTube as well, Twitter, and Instagram. So, now that we got that out the way, I want to talk about the 2019 schedule. And this video will be on YouTube, so shout out to everybody watching this. Now, the 2019 schedule, there's two possible outcomes. And my prediction is based off of what we did this year. It's kind of hard. We're going to revisit this later on in the offseason after the draft. The reason why I say it's kind of hard to do it now is because, we still have people hurt, and you don't know who we're going to draft. So we'll come back and revisit it based off of that. But given the fact that how we played this year, I'm going to go ahead and make some predictions. There's two possible outcomes. The first outcome is 11-5. That's the best possible outcome I see. Sorry about that, guys. I had an interruption in my had a phone call. I'm sorry about that. But there's two possible outcomes. There's 11-5 at best. They're 7-9 at worst. And I'm going to tell you why, okay? So I want to apologize. I want to say that I put out the 2019 schedule earlier this week. It was inaccurate because that was for people who were going to finish in second place. More than likely, we're going to finish in third. And here are the third place opponents. LA Rams, Seattle Seahawks, Jacksonville Jaguars, Tennessee Titans, Washington Redskins, Atlanta Falcons, New Orleans, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and all those are home games. Those are all 8 home games. Our 8 away games will be Arizona, 49ers, Houston, Texas, the Indianapolis Colts, Packers, Falcons, Saints, Buccaneers. So I'm going to give you best case scenario. I'm going to run down the list, and then we're going to come back, and I'm going to tell you why. I got us losing to the LA Rams, beating the Seattle Seahawks, beating Jacksonville Jaguars. I got us losing to the Tennessee Titans, winning the Washington Redskins, winning against the Atlanta Falcons, winning against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and winning against the New Orleans Saints. So that will ultimately give us a, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go 5-3 at home. So this year I feel like best case scenario, we'll go 5-3. And the reason why, in both scenarios, whether it's 11-5 or whether it's 7-9, I still got us losing to the LA Rams. I think there's too much firepower there. I will say this. I said we'll shut down Todd Gurley. I think we're good at stopping the run at times. I don't think Todd Gurley will have a big day, but what concerns me is the fact that we got Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods, and Brandon Cooks that we had to stop. And I believe we can't double everybody on the field. So I believe one of these guys may get off, and I think it may have a big game against us, even though we're playing at home. Not only that, they have that Joyner cat at safety, Aaron Donald. I think Sue will still be there, Marcus Peters, and Talib Khalib. So it looks like it's going to be a tough outing. Best case scenario, I think it'll be a close game. I think we can hope for a close game. Worst case scenario, I think it may be a blowout. But either way, I find that's on the short end of the stick. All right. Seattle Seahawks, you already know. Russell Wilson, Chris Carson, Doug Baldwin, Tyler Lockett. Both case scenarios, I got us winning. Okay. I feel like we're able to hang with them. I think we let them off the hook this year. You know, given the fact Cam Newton's shoulder was hurting. Not only the fact Cam Newton's shoulder was hurting, we weren't able to get a pass rush. So let me tell you something. And like I said, I'm going to have to come back. This is subject to change because the fact that we don't know who we're going to get in the draft. But I'll tell you this year. The reason why we lost a lot of games this year, and I'm not trying to be negative, but the reason why we lost a lot of games this year, we didn't have a lot of pass rush. Consistent pass rush, I'll put it like that, okay? There are at least 6-7 quarterbacks that I know if we don't get a pass rush on this year, they're going to take us, put us in a toaster, get a little jelly and butter, and toast our ass, okay? So we got to have pass rush against Jared Goff, Russell Wilson, Marcus Mariota, Matt Ryan, Drew Brees, let's see who else. Deshaun Watson, Andrew Luck, Aaron Rodgers, and Matt Ryan again, and Drew Brees again. Now, there's a couple quarterbacks on here I feel like we're good enough to beat them with just plain coverage, even if we don't get a pass rush. I'm not going to mention that, but like I said, we got to have pass rush, and like it's hard to predict. It's hard to predict because we don't know who we're going to draft. All right, so next, in the worst case scenario, the first 8 home games, I got us going. Lost to the Rams, lost to Jacksonville, win at Tennessee, win at Redskins, lose to Atlanta at home, lose to New Orleans at home, win at Tampa Bay. Worst case scenario, I got us going 2-6 at home. Okay, that's the worst case scenario. And every year, there's always a game that we play that there's a game that we shouldn't lose, and there's a game that we should win, but we don't win. So this year's game that I'm officially picking that we should win, but we're not, it's going to be the Tennessee Titans or the San Francisco 49ers. The reason why I say the Tennessee Titans, first of all, because they run their ball real good and they play solid defense. And the same with the 49ers. Even though they lost their quarterback, they lost a bunch of star players, yada, 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 they're playing playoff teams tight. The last 2 weeks, they played the Bears tight, and they played Seattle tight. Man, this is a team that, listen, we're damn near in the same predicament. Now listen, I hate to do this. I really don't like comparing teams, but I got to bring the facts. The way the 49ers played the Seattle Seahawks and Chicago Bears, you would think they would have been in the playoff, okay? Our last 2 games, we played the Saints, we played their asses tight, and then, given the fact that injuries took over, yada, 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 we got blown out against the Falcons, right? These guys, they're in the same spot. They're in the same boat. Their quarterback injured. They got a bunch of people injured. But they're playing their nuts out, and I think my upset pick for us to lose to would either be Tennessee or the 49ers. Now, let's go on the road, okay? So we said 2-6 is the worst at home. 5-3 is the best at home. On the road, we got Arizona. I got us winning. Best case scenario, winning at Arizona, winning at San Francisco, winning at Houston, losing at Indy, winning at Green Bay, losing at Atlanta, losing at New Orleans, winning at Tampa Bay. And that'll put us at, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said we'll go 5-3 on the road. And let's say worst case scenario, I got us winning at Arizona, losing at 49er, losing at Houston, losing at Indy, losing at Green Bay, losing at Atlanta, losing at New Orleans, and winning at Tampa Bay. So worst case scenario, we go 2-6. That's worst case scenario. We go 2-6 on the road. All right, like I said, these are subject to change given the fact that we don't know who we're going to draft. But I do know this. We got to get that pass rush together. And a lot of people don't understand, if you ever played football, and I continue to go back to this point, if you try to cover somebody for 8, 9, 10 seconds, it's damn near impossible. I don't care if you run a 4-3 or a 4-1. It's damn near impossible, okay? And a lot of these games, I can honestly see if we don't get a pass rush, we'll get ate up pretty bad. We're pretty old. We're pretty old on defense, given the secondary. I believe Eric Reed has been one of the bright spots. You know what I mean? Dante Jackson has been the brightest spot. But I think Eric Reed on the field play has been good. He's not great. I won't say he's an all-pro, but I think he's been serviceable. He's one of those guys that come up to the line. He'll make tackles on the running back. He's not afraid to get physical with the receiver. And if you think our secondary gave up a bunch of touchdowns, a bunch of big plays with him, imagine what they would have done without us. So, I'm optimistic, given the fact that the pieces that we still have involved right now, even though some people are hurt, I still say 11-5 is pretty good. Even 7-9 is decent. 7-9 is decent, but I don't think it'll be enough to make the playoffs. There's a bunch of games we can actually run the table here that we shouldn't lose to. I think we shouldn't lose to Jacksonville. We shouldn't lose to Tennessee. We shouldn't lose to 49ers. But like I said, I was right this year. I picked that Philadelphia. I said we'll beat Philadelphia. I said that back in preseason. We'll beat Philadelphia Eagles. I said upset pick for this year, the 2018 year. I said it was going to be the Baltimore Ravens. I thought we would have lost to the Baltimore Ravens, but I was wrong. It was the other team from Maryland. It was the Washington Redskins that we lost to. So every year it's always one team we win, one team we lose. Y'all get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. I'm interested to hear what you guys think. And like I said, don't downplay anybody's comment. Don't get mad at nobody. This is my opinion. This is your opinion. And let's just talk about it. Let's talk about it. Like I say, 11-5 is what I see at best. Okay? Always Green Bay is going to be tough. I can see it's either winning or losing in Green Bay. Andrew Luck is going to be tough up there in that drum. Deshaun Watson on the road with, who they got? Demaryius Thomas, Will Fuller, DeAndre Hopkins. That's going to be a fucking nightmare. But like I said, it all depends on secondary play, offensive line play. It's just a whole lot going into it. Based off this year, this is what I came up with. So let me know. Make sure you guys go ahead and follow us on YouTube. KeepPounding_TV. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. KeepPounding_TV. KeepPounding_TV on Twitter. And make sure you join the best and baddest Carolina Panthers fan group on Facebook. KeepPounding_TV. And make sure you tune into podcast Podbean. Download the app Podbean. Look up KeepPounding_TV. I just put a new video up there, or a new little audio clip, what Eric Reid means to the Carolina Panthers on the field and off the field. So check that out if you want something to listen to real good. And make sure you guys tune in, see what's going to happen next, man. And check this out right here. Before I let you go, I want to go ahead and brag about this beautiful autograph encased. I want to brag about my beautiful autograph encased Christian McCaffrey autograph jersey. I got that Monday night when we played the New Orleans Saints. He signed it for me. He's such a gentleman, you know what I mean? Sweet gentleman, nice guy. So shout out to everybody. I got some more autographs I'm going to put up. I got Dante Jackson, DJ Moore, and the whole nine. So just let me know what you guys think about this whole little setup. And let me know what you think about the schedule. And we'll continue this conversation later on. And also, I got Christian McCaffrey for MVP. Christian McCaffrey would have clearly be the NFL MVP if we would have made the playoff. I feel like if we would at least just made the playoff, to me, he's my clear-cut MVP. So debate me. Comment. Let me know. Get in the comment section. Tell me what you think. All right? Love you guys. Keep pounding. Peace. I'm out.